Okay, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today's video, we're here for Mushoku Tensei Season 2 episode... Oh god, what is this, 20? Yeah, we're on 20. 5 more episodes to go, and I'm super excited as we have now made it to the city of Rapon. I believe, I'm not, however the hell they pronounce it. On the Bagheera continent, we used a teleporter last episode that Nanahoshi told us about. Rudy and Alina Lees have officially traveled there, and now we are going to go find Paul and Geese, because Geese is the one who sent the letter. And we're gonna go see how Paul's doing and whatever it may be, and hopefully we can help rescue Zenith, because that's what Geese said, is that the rescue of Zenith is going badly. So we'll have to see overall, and that use of the teleporter, I believe, shortened a 2-year trip into like a month to get there. So really great stuff that Nanahoshi helped us with there. Kind of as her paying back Rudy for helping her to get back on her feet and whatever it may be, even though it's clear she's not supposed to tell people about this stuff. So yeah, we have now made it here with Alina Lees, and we will see where the journey goes from here. Per usual, I am a light novel reader. I haven't read the books in 2 years. I think it's been actually a little bit more than 2 years at this point since I read the last volume that I read. But I did read this arc, and so I remember bits and pieces, but it's in anime format, which is a lot different. And I don't remember some stuff, and this is going to be obviously a non-spoiler reaction. As you can see, sectioned off by the chapters of the episode, there is a spoiler review at the very end of this video, sectioned off on its own, and this segment here is going to be non-spoiler until we get to that spoiler review at the very end of the video. So anything I talk about will be non-spoiler, and I will avoid talking about anything that has not happened yet or is going to happen in the future. And if I was to talk about anything spoiler, I would put some big text over it, blur it, or not blur it, but put some big text, make sure to alert you guys that I am discussing that stuff, but that hasn't happened in a while, and I don't plan for it to happen anytime soon. So I'm super excited to see where this episode goes. Hopefully we can go meet up with everybody and then see what we need to do from here. So yeah, per usual, feel free to check out the Patreon and Discord. Links are in the description below. As far as the Discord goes, we talk about current anime, past anime, current manga, and past manga, and have non-anime conversations as well. And as far as the Patreon goes, you get exclusives and uncuts to all of my reactions, so feel free to check out either of those of your own will. But now, without further ado, let's hop straight into Mushoku Tensei Season 2, Episode 20. Love the soundtrack they're using for this place. Very desert-esque. Whoa, the guild's like built into a mountain? That's awesome! What the hell? That's so cool. Oh, he's literally right there. Wait until he recognizes Rudy. No, we have. Yeah! I was waiting for him to call him boss again. Just stick to new guy. I'm so excited! Yeah. Yeah, let's not immediately start fighting like last time, please. You sure I'm not dreaming? It has been. It's been forever. Well, actually, realistically, it's only been like 2 to 3 years since they last saw each other, which is still a long time, but yeah, no, it has been a while. Jesus, yeah, he really is in rough shape. Oh. Me just being here counts for something. 100%. 100%. Yeah, they didn't exactly know about that yet. Now he seems so small. Yep, you've grown quite a bit, Rudy. The silence is awful. Wow. That turned out a lot more wholesome than I was expecting. That turned out way more wholesome than I was expecting. Yeah. Mm-hmm. We don't know. Yep, they clearly haven't been able to get very far in this dungeon. Interesting. Damn. Been searching for her for a year and they still haven't found her. Hey, hey! This is the first time he's seeing Rudy. Alina Lee's met Rudy pretty early on. Well, not pretty early on, but a lot earlier than he has. No, not even that. Alina Lee's met Rudy for the first time right before he went to school. He was still, hadn't been that long since then. He's only been at the school for like at max 2 years. Taohan, that was his name. Fell into a trap. That could mean so many things. That could legitimately mean so many things. She can crack labyrinths solo. For a whole month though? She's been missing for a whole month? I love the way they're doing the audio here. It's like he's so like freaked the f out. He's not really listening to anybody. Yeah, a month is kind of insane. But then again, let's think about this realistically. They've been looking for Zenith in there for a year. For a year, they're still looking for her. So I would assume they would still look for Roxy as well. 5 times. Big breaths, big breaths. Ranked S. Hey, 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 a certain book might work perfect for this. This book comes perfectly in handy for this situation. Oh my god, he's reading that book fast as hell. He is speed reading that book. The 6th stratum. Nope. My lord snoring disturbs you. Checking up on Aisha. To finally all be here and chatting together. This family got robbed of literally everything they could have wanted. From, like, this whole family got robbed of their just family in general. From the teleportation disaster, Rudy was only 8. Norn and Aisha were, no, Rudy was 10. Norn and Aisha were like maybe 4 to 5 at the most at that time. And this entire family got split up completely. Like, it's just tragic all around because then Rudy got back from the demon continent, met with his family, but then he had to go elsewhere because his mom's still missing, and like, they have never been together like this before. And even still, Aisha and Norn and Sylphie aren't here. It's just these 3, which technically is very good because Lilia, Paul, and Rudy are technically Rudy's a grown-up at this point. So like them all being able to be together and converse is something they've never been able to do either. At least converse in this to this degree. Because even if they conversed, like obviously we know that Rudy was talking when he was younger, he could already talk and have fully fledged conversations with them. But now to them, he's a full-grown adult, so that's different in their minds. Yep. Nope. And I thought I was gay for a while. Yo, but Grandpa Paul. I'm guessing you become a man. Yeah, likes to think he knows a thing or two. Okay, you horn dog. Yeah. Oh my god. Rudy and Paul are really are cut from the same cloth. Rudy might be a reincarnate, but him and Paul are really truly are cut from the same cloth and how utterly horny they are. Alright, into the labyrinth. Whoa, that is creepy looking. Wow, they're following in Geese's direct steps. Oh shit. Okay, Paul. It's a cool looking sword he's got there. I know you're a cool warrior, so just try not to get careless. Since Zenith joined our party, he's just happy his son's here. Rudy's gotta deal with these two, but you became family without knowing it. Yeah, basically, because Sylphie is Alina Lee's or other way around, Alina Lee's is Sylphie's grandma. Paul is essentially related to her. Means Rudy's got to stick to his rocks. Okay, Alina Lee's. Damn, they're making Alina Lee's look like a badass. Yep. That should have taken care of all of them. He just hit them all with some icicles. And to the second stratum we go. He's gotten serious now. Yeah, I feel like it's a thing he's excited to go on a journey with his son for the first time, but he's also terrified of him getting harmed or whatever it may be, and like how he just made him sit down there to rest even though Rudy might not need it. Daddy da cool da. Just the way you said that was so good. Oh, it's good. Let's hope. So we can find Roxy Shisho. 100%. Yeah. Just your intuition, man. Where do you think she would be? Is it a fake wall? Whoa! Roxy Shisho! My god, she's using so many spells. God damn. It is very interesting hearing someone have to cast because we're so used to like Rudy and Sylphie not having to say the incantation to cast, but Roxy does, and so she's just firing off incantation, incantation, incantation one after another. Definitely a different kind of mage fighting for sure. Damn, Magic Circle just keeps spawning more monsters. Oh my god. Oh god. Yeah, she better pass out. Oh my god, they done. Oh my god. Rudy, you better get your ass in here, brother. My god, she fucking wet herself. Jesus Christ. All of them are done been froze. Oh my god, they were right in front of her. Wow. Wow. Every single one of them got frozen in an instant. No way they're gonna end the episode. No. 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 No! God damn it! As soon as we got the reunion, they cut the episode off. They knew what they were doing. They knew what they were doing with that one. Magic Circles of the 6th Stratum. It's next episode. I hate the place they paused it with that awful cliffhanger, but a peak episode nonetheless. I really don't think I can talk much here, honestly. Animation looks really good. The reunion between Paul and Rudy was awesome, and just such a good episode overall. I don't think I can really talk much as far as non-spoilers go. Realistically speaking, just overall a good episode, very well done, and I'm excited to see where we go next episode. But yeah, as far as non-spoiler go, I'm gonna keep this ending segment super short. But yeah, I think that is gonna wrap it up for the non-spoiler reaction. I hope you guys did enjoy, and I hope you all have a good day. And now we're gonna get right into spoilers because I want to talk about this fucking scene, man. They done went and cut it off. And to be fair, I was expecting if they don't include the bit with Roxy where she doesn't recognize Rudy, if they don't include that bit, I'm gonna riot. I'm going to riot. And I feel like the emotional weight already didn't hit, because in the light novel, Rudy kills and freezes everything, and the first thing he does is sprints up and hugs her. That is the first thing Rudy does. And I feel like they kind of killed that here because he doesn't run up and hug her. He's just like, oh, thank goodness. And that's it? That's it? That's gonna bother me. That's really gonna bother me. Hopefully they fix it next episode and have him like walk up and hug her or run up and hug her or something. I don't know, because in the light novel he runs up and is like, thank goodness, like about to like cry, thank goodness that she's alive down here. And so obviously they're probably gonna keep the thing where she doesn't recognize him. That's pretty clear by this facial expression here. This let's see, this facial expression here is not one of oh, it's Rudy. Hello, Rudy. No, this is, oh my god, my king just saved me. That's what that expression is. So I think they're still gonna do the part where she doesn't recognize him, but I feel like the emotional weight doesn't hit as much. They had him freaking out earlier in the episode. Like early in the episode, they did that great, where they had him having like a panic attack about Roxy because he thought she might be dead. But then he gets down here and he's just like, oh, thank goodness you're alive. Like, no, that's not how that's supposed to hit. Maybe I'm the one remembering wrong here and I'm remembering the light novel wrong. It's possible, but I don't think so. I feel like I remember the light novel pretty damn well. In that he runs up and gives her a big hug, but we'll see if they make him do that next episode. Hopefully they do. And overall, just the interactions between Paul and Lilia, I think they were done pretty well. I'm a bit of a pessimist when it comes to this anime and season 2 in particular. I think season 1 did a great job adapting the light novels, and I've had my ups and downs with season 2. so I'm more of a pessimist when it comes to analyzing the adaptation than most people probably are. I think this was okay, honestly. I think their interactions hit really hard in the light novel. I don't know why, I just remember it hitting way harder. I don't know. Like I said, I'm very pessimistic when it comes to this stuff. I'm not the best judge whether it's the greatest adaptation or not. I'll let the average person do that because I tend to favor the source material way stronger than the anime, especially for Mushoku Tensei, because the source material is so fucking good. Because of how beautifully done and amazing the light novels are, I tend to favor them, especially when in regards to season 2. Like the Norn episode, I think actually in certain ways outdid the light novel, in some ways, and so this show is still capable of doing really well. Just throughout season 2, it is not exceeded my expectations in some cases. Like I said, I'm a pessimist. I think Mushoku Tensei is still awesome, and it still has a very good adaptation. Most light novel adaptations are not good. Mushoku Tensei is a very good light novel adaptation. Don't get me wrong when I say I'm a pessimist. I just tend to look on the more negative side of things, even if, like, for anime onlys, people seem to love this episode. From a lot of the stuff I read and whatever it may be, people seem to think this episode was great, and that's awesome. I think it was a really good episode too. I wasn't lying in the episode discussion when I said it was a great episode. I do think it is a great episode. I just also favor the light novel material, and I don't think that's really wrong of me to do either, but at the end of the day, it is what it is. I think this show's great. I think the adaptation is great. The season 2 has just had its down moments every now and then when it comes to adapting or animation, whatever it may be, but so far they're doing this arc really well. Like, last episode was great. This episode was great. I'm just hoping they stick the landing with the Roxy reunion, because that was a big thing I was looking forward to. So hopefully they stick the landing with the next episode, but we'll have to see at the end of the day. But yeah, I think that is going to wrap it up. I honestly don't have too much else to talk about. Like, specifics throughout this episode, I could go into detail about how a lot of the stuff was shortened, like the interactions, obviously, throughout this entire segment where Rudy meets Paul. All of this was heavily shortened to fit the anime. And then as well as their journey here and kind of the explanations for how this dungeon worked were clearly shortened. Obviously, there's no way to fit all that information into a light novel or into a light novel adaptation, so it makes sense they got to shorten it down for the anime. So I'm not complaining about that stuff. As long as it's done well, I can accept it. Overall, like I said, it was a good episode. I'm not here to dunk on the episode too much. I just think the light novels are absolute peak in every regard. But yeah, I think that is going to now wrap it up for this reaction. I don't have anything else to say for our spoiler discussion. I'll do one more little look through to see if there's anything else I wanted to talk about in particular, but I don't really think there is. I can't remember if there was more to the Alina and Paul interaction. I might be wrong. Obviously, it was more fleshed out in the light novels, but I think they did a pretty good job there. Rudy's kind of freak out here was done pretty well. And overall, I do think the stuff is being done well. I'm just really hoping they stick the landing with this reunion here at the end of the day, because like I said, that's been one of my most anticipated moments of this entire season, and that's why I was so upset when they cliffhangered us with it. I think that's all for this reaction. That's gonna wrap it up for my reaction to Mushoku Tensei Season 2, Episode 20. Hope you guys did enjoy, and I hope you all have a good day.